Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel here today, and today we're back for The Walking Dead Season 4 theory video here today, and this is a prediction I'll be making on The Walking Dead Season 4's release date. Note this is a prediction, don't expect it to be right. If I end up getting this right, someone comment me this, whenever it ends up coming out, a long time from now, and say, Dom, you got it right. I'll end up doing something with like an ice bucket, or just pour some water over my hair, or something ridiculous like that, if I end up getting this right, because I don't have any confidence in myself getting this right, but again, I've gotten past episode release dates, but this is an entire season, so I don't know, with delays and stuff and other projects Telltale's working on, I don't know if I can, predict this accurately, but I'm going to try my best. So guys, we're going to use past season information as well as other game stuff that could be coming out in the future to predict when I think this season's going to come out. So again, if you guys can go for a like, leave a like, let's go for 300 likes on this video, I really would appreciate it. And again, whatever time you're watching this, hopefully I got it right, or hopefully I was close, and hopefully you enjoyed this video, because I'm trying my best about these Season 4 theories. So, I'm going extra ham. I mean, I went ham on the Episode 5 ones, but I'm trying to put more effort in terms of editing and quality on these videos, guys. Again, if you missed any theories, check the description and panels at the end of the video, as well as the card in the top right. Alright, folks, so we have to look at each different season, start when it was actually released, Episode 1, Episode 5, and then DLC. Alright, so if we look at the Walking Dead Season 1 game here, A New Day was released on April 24th, 2012. Alright, that's right with the start of Telltale, when really Telltale really started to get noticed. This was the game when Telltale really started giving. They almost have 1 million followers, probably at the time. Who knows, when you're seeing this, they probably will have 1 million. And then, I remember at the end, they finished in November. So around 6 to 9 months, not that long. Not that long. They got it done pretty fast, and the DLC released in July, so mid-year, the following year, they got DLC out, and then Season 2 ended up dropping after the DLC came out in July of 2013. The Walking Dead Season 2 ended up coming out in December 17th, 2013. So that was only, if you look, Season 1 ended in November, so it was about a little over a year. Almost a year and a month completely, but it was not that long. But again, at the time, The Walking Dead was really the only thing Telltale had. Telltale, remember when Walking Dead Season 2 came out, they didn't really have a lot. They had more on their plate, but there was not a lot. Telltale's now really have expanded, their game universe with all these games like Game of Thrones, The Wolf Among Us, Batman, Tales from the Borderlands, etc. So, I mean, there's obviously more on their plate now, so Telltale's going to have to figure out when they want to release this. Obviously, this is their best game, so, I mean, sorry Wolf Among Us fans, but I think The Walking Dead is the best game, so don't hate me for that, but that's my opinion. Again, at the time of this video, I still haven't played The Wolf Among Us yet, so I gotta go play it. Maybe I'll change my opinion. We'll see. I'm down for change here, but again, December 17th was when Episode 1 of Season 2 released, which is All That Remains, and then the last episode, No Going Back, released in August. So again, little over around 8 to 9 months there. Okay. Again, that ended. DLC for The Walking Dead Michonne, if we go here, that came out, I believe, was it 2016? 2016 came around 2016. So it was like it was like mid-month, I think it was summer 2016, The Walking Dead Michonne came out. Alright, that's not that bad. So, Season 3, now this was the more interesting part of it that I found. Season 3 of The Walking Dead didn't actually end up coming out. It was actually really, really later, though. I mean, I was actually surprised when I looked at this, because, it was delayed. It was delayed, and that's the very interesting part about it. Now, actually, I wanted to confirm The Walking Dead Michonne. I did look it up here. It did come out, I believe, here. What did it say? I want to have the actual release date here. Episode 1 came out. Episode 1 came out February 23rd, 2016. Alright, so it came out in 2016. So that was in February. Then The Walking Dead Season 3 came out, and that was an entire year. Oh my goodness, and 11 months, almost 11 months after. And an entire year and almost 11 months, The Walking Dead Season 3 came out, folks. So if by the time of this video, if there's been a DLC announced, or if there still hasn't been a DLC, I guarantee we might have to wait a while, or we might have to wait, not as long, if a DLC is released. Remember, there are games coming out. Game of Thrones Season 2, there might be a Minecraft Story Mode Season 2, there might be a new IP, there could be a Wolf Among Us Season 2, folks. So, based on timing here, folks, we might have to wait a long time. And when I mean a long time, it might be over 2 years. And that would be, people would not be happy about that. I would not be happy about that. But obviously, as The Walking Dead, is still the number one thing of Telltale, in my opinion, they've got more on their plate now. So it's going to be difficult, man. I really hope they do release early, because, their fan base, it's not as big of a fan base as I feel as when they had in Season 1, because they've obviously lost fans, because, again, I'm going to make a video in the future, maybe I already made it, talking about what I thought of Season 3. It's not as good as Season 2 and Season 1. There's no questions asked. But, I didn't think the season was bad. It wasn't a bad season. But obviously, with not having Clem as the main character in the story, obviously people were pissed with that. The characters weren't that relatable. People didn't like the endings, yada, yada, yada. It wasn't, the best. But it's getting to the point now where Telltale is this big-ass company. They're no longer the small guys. They don't make the most games, but they make a ton of games still. There's not too little content anymore like when they had The Walking Dead Season 1. There was really not anything else they were making other than The Walking Dead, so they had all the time to focus on that. So I believe, at the time I'm making this video, I believe they've already started. Because remember when The Walking Dead Season 2 ended, they already confirmed The Walking Dead Season 3, so I believe they already were writing the story. And again, obviously, I thought it was going to be Season 3. I didn't think it was The New Frontier. Obviously, I thought it was going to be something with Clementine, but it looks like we're getting that now with Season 4. So, Dom, the main question everyone wants me to answer. I've already made this, 5 minutes into the video? I'm sorry, it took me a while, but I needed to have some factual evidence. 6 minutes 30 in the video. When do I think The Walking Dead Season 4 first episode is going to be released? Now, if we've checked every episode 1 of each season, it's basically been first Season 2 and Season 3 have been December, and Season 1 was in April. So based on what I've seen pattern-wise, I believe it is going to come out at the end of the year. Now, when The Walking Dead Season 2 ended, if you remember correctly, The Walking Dead Season 2 ended in December of 2014. And then Season 3 came out at the end of 2016. So folks, The Walking Dead Season 3 ended in May. So that's a little closer. So if I can take basis off that, I believe they're already starting on a DLC or Season 4. So I believe The Walking Dead Season 4, based on past seasons and, the more stuff Telltale is going to work on, I'm going to have probably 3 different predictions here into one. I'm not going to have a specific... I'm going to have 3 different times. If one of them's right, God bless me. I must be Illuminati confirmed. But here are my 3 different guesses. And see, again, leave your comments on what you think is going to be right. Alright, I wrote these down. I did some research. This is what I've calculated here. Alright, my first potential release date for The Walking Dead Season 4 is... Let's see. It is November of 2018. Now, obviously, that's not a long ways away, but it's possible. That's around over a year and some months. It's possible. I think a more likely one, April 2019. That one seems the most likely to me. I believe The Walking Dead is going to be released, I think, in less than 2 years. I believe Season 4 is going to be released in less than 2 years. I don't think it's going to take them a complete 2 years. I think it's going to come out April 2019. That's Dom's guess right here. If Dom is right, like I said, Illuminati confirmed. And then my third guess, this is also another likely one based on how delays and stuff with Telltale and all the stuff they are working on. I believe at the end of 2019. Like, holy crap, that would not make me happy. Because that's over 2 years and around 7 months. Holy crap, that is a long-ass time. That's why I think it's more likely if it comes out in 2019, I think it's more likely that it's going to come out spring of that year, or potentially summer. Because I think a DLC is going to come out sometime this year, end of this year, or beginning of next year, and I then believe, maybe get Season 4 out at the end of 2018, or again, the beginning, spring of 2019. But that is basically factual. I mean, that I can see it happening. If it doesn't happen in one of those 3 days, if it's pushed to 2020, whoo, baby! They released this in 2016 and finished it in May of 2017. If this ends up being released in 2020, holy crap, Dom is not going to be one happy camper, because he's going to have to make theories for 3 years. If you're watching this and it's 2020 and Dom had to make theories for 3 years, oh, he's not going to be happy. 21-year-old Dom is not going to be happy. I'll just tell you that right now. Because if I'm 18 years old at the point of this video, if it ends up coming out in 2020, I will be 20 years old. I'll almost be 21. That will be insane. I pray, cross your fingers, folks. Cross your fingers that I end up being right and it comes out in 2019. We'll see. But that is basically my prediction on when I think The Walking Dead Season 4 is going to release. Again, my prediction is April 2019. I don't have a specific day because obviously you can't predict specific days with delays and stuff. But my guess is April 2019, guys. We might also probably end up getting a DLC sometime, I believe, end of 2017 / maybe beginning of 2018. Because I know they're not done with The Walking Dead, because remember they have that Clementine story will continue. So, and they've had a DLC after the first 2 seasons, so I would not see the point of them not doing a DLC again. That would be perfect business sense, and obviously again they've got a lot of stuff to do. So we'll see, folks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been my video here today, guys. If you could leave a like and subscribe, I would appreciate it. Again, remember, note this is a prediction. Don't expect me to be right, but I try my best. So we'll see. All right, guys.